back. My name is Addie of Well Loved Clothing, and we are in my studio again. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, this is my new storefront. Details to come very soon, but for now I am filming in here because the light is absolutely amazing and the mural is adorable. So, getting started with today's video, we are doing one of my absolute favorite things. We are going to be shopping our closets and using what we have to make outfits that are inspired by Fashion Week street style. New York Fashion Week was just a couple of weeks ago. Milan Fashion Week, London, and Paris have already happened or are happening right now, and so I'm just super excited to get into some of this street style. I of course love street style. All of the juxtaposition of like the everyday wear mixed with the dramatic and bold is just of course my favorite thing. So I will be showing you the street style image and then the outfit that I used inspired by it but built with my own wardrobe, because the most sustainable piece that you can use is one that you already have. So before we get into all of the fashion that goes on outside of our bodies, let's get into what goes on inside. So today's video sponsor is Care Of, and they are a supplement subscription service that makes it easy to keep a consistent daily vitamin routine. And who doesn't want to feel amazing on the inside and the outside? So I take my health very seriously. I love to exercise, I love going hiking. I also have tried to get into vitamins before, and it's just kind of a big world to get into. There's just so many different options, and I never knew what was going to be best for me. So when I found Care Of, I took their online quiz, and I basically told them whether I was stressed, whether I was tired, what my daily routine looked like, and they created personal daily vitamin packs that are perfect for on the go. It's super important to not only have a routine, but to have a routine that you enjoy for your self-care and your health, because then you'll actually stick to it and you'll see the positive change long term that comes from taking your vitamins. So for me, mornings are very important because they really kickstart my day. So my typical morning routine looks like waking up relatively early and moving my body, and then I like to journal and just reflect on how I'm feeling and what I have to do that day. And so Care Of really fits super easily into my routine, because while I'm taking that journaling break, I drink a little hot tea and I just take my vitamins. But also when I'm in a rush, the little packs are super easy to just take out the door. You can also get daily reminders to take your vitamin on the app, which is really important to me because sometimes I get too busy and just forget. But specifically for me, I have noticed the biggest change over the last 3 or 4 weeks with the probiotic. So as I've told y'all before, I have some gut issues, and so it's really hard for me to find probiotics that, one, don't make my stomach hurt, two, aren't dairy related, because a lot of probiotic cultures are found in yogurts or dairy products, and I can't eat dairy. So with this probiotic, it has helped my system so much already. Another major change that I've seen is taking the multivitamin plus iron. So I've needed to take an iron supplement, but the majority of the time they hurt my stomach, and this one doesn't. I'm so excited, but I can already feel it working, and it gives me more energy in the afternoons. But since I've been taking this one, I have had no stomach issues, and I have just felt overall better. Care Of does such a good job of not only giving you what you need, but also telling you why you're taking what you need and what it does to your body. They have so many different vitamins and supplements and powders that they will create your own personal profile from. So if you're interested of taking even more care of yourself, then click the link below to go to takecareof.com to take their quiz and see what supplements they recommend for you, and then use my code WLOVED50 to get 50% off your first vitamin order. With our inner health established, we are feeling good. Let's get back into the fashion that goes on the outside. Okay, so getting into street style, the first look that we are going to go after today is this one. It is subtle yet bold and simple, but really interesting silhouettes, and a lot of the inspiration that I get from street style is just the mishmash silhouette. So like this really voluminous dress with just that little pant coming out of the bottom, but keeping it all monochrome is just a really interesting chic kind of take on this look. And it's super simple, but even like the crossbody bag adds an interesting touch to this and makes it really fashionably her own. So we are going to go after this look. So let's style this look. I am absolutely in love with this dress. It matches the wall behind me because I painted the wall to match it. So this is just my favorite pattern, favorite dress ever, and it's me made, which is so great. But I love pairing it with these pants. I think it adds an extra way to wear an outfit instead of just always wearing just the dress. And so I think it's fun to kind of pair it with this olive color, and I wish that I had some accessories that kind of matched a little more. I didn't do a bag because I really wanted to do my over body bag, but I forgot it at home, so it's not here. But I think it would be really cute with like a patterned fanny pack to just make it even more casual. Something about the wider leg jeans underneath it definitely bring a casual touch. And then I did just some little white boots because I love how chic she has these little boots poking out from the bottom of her cropped pants. So I'm probably going to look even more in my closet to see if I have any shorter dresses, because I do have some knee length that would be really cute with kind of cropped pants. So this is very cute, but I will keep searching my closet for even more looks like this. The next look that we are going to focus on today is one that is just so inspiring because I've never thought of doing this before. So it is this image, and I just love it. It's so simple and neutral but bold, and that like wrap around the waist is just something I've never really seen before. I have seen jackets that kind of wrap around or some interesting layering pieces with suits, but there were so many suits for street style and so many different layering looks that I just wanted to go after this kind of vibe. It almost feels like a skirt over a suit, and so I might play with that idea. So I think we're just going to mess around with some layers, wear a little suit as if it is kind of a two-piece set buttoned up. So let's see what we can come up with this outfit. How in the world have I never thought to do this before? I am such a waist-tying scarf kind of gal that I'm so surprised I've never thought to do like a two-piece set sort of look with a suit and a scarf like this. I love that this adds like an umpire waist look to it and kind of breaks up the monochrome of the suit. I also love that she kept the suit jacket unbuttoned and kind of overlapped them and then did the wrap around it. So that's the idea that I went with, but especially with this fabric, this suit is flowy and easy, and so it really does feel like a simple matching set. But I kind of kept the accessories simple because her outfit is so easy and neutral and simple, but it's really that belt that's doing all of the work. So I just did a little white bag, and then I added my own personal touch because I'm a platform gal with some platform loafers that I just thought were so cute with this and really tied in the kind of tan, creamy white of this scarf. And the silhouette is just so flattering and cool and takes a suit to a whole new level. So I will absolutely continue to do this with my suits and scarves because this just feels like me. Like instead of doing a scarf top, doing it this way, so cute, and I'm loving this. This next look feels like quintessential street style gorgeousness to me. So it is this look, and I'm just in love with how this outfit goes together and is so bold and fun, and it's definitely playing off of that Barbiecore trend that we talked about a couple of weeks ago in my trend video. And so I love that she's playing with that trend but adding texture, and the tulip skirt and the volume is just so much fun. So I don't have anything that's really like this exactly, but I think I'm gonna go with that kind of oversized layering piece under a really beautiful voluminous dress and maybe keep it monochrome, but we'll see where I end up. So super inspired by this. Let's make this outfit. Okay, I am loving how this look turned out. I love the monochrome pink, but still playing with those tonal kind of purpley pinks and magentas. So I love this fuchsia sweater. I wanted to do something really textured because I love the texture that she has on her undershirt, but I couldn't really figure out a top that did it. And I found this perfect pink sweater, and I thought that it was just amazing under here. And I've never really thought to put sweaters under dresses because it just feels natural for them to go over. But I love the little keyhole detail on this pink, and I didn't really have anything super voluminous, but I liked the idea of this being really flowy and kind of having volume in a different flowy way. So then I just tossed on some little pink clogs to play with some monochrome again, and a little purple bag because I love the pop that she adds with her bag. And though she's not wearing earrings, I am an earring gal, and so I added these really cute little earrings to add some more color too. And this just feels like such a cute me look that I never would have thought of if I didn't see this image. And I'm absolutely going to be doing sweaters under dresses and tops now because this is just too good. So let's keep going. This next look was a very like sneaky inspiring one for me. I was kind of surprised that I was so inspired by it because it just feels a little different from what I normally go to, which is really fun. So it's this image right here, and I just love the darkness of this photo. It really makes this beautiful girl just stand out. But what I love most about this is this leather kind of suit she has on, and then that pop of green bag. There's something so simple about this and so easy, but it's still so interesting and different. And so I don't know if I'll be able to do monochrome leather, but I definitely want to stay in like a brown tone since I'm not so much of a black leather gal. I really like my brown tone leathers. So I'm thinking of just like a leather mixed situation with a pop bag. So let's go after this one. This is so good, and I never would have thought to put these two pieces together. I love how casual this feels, but how elevated, and the leather just adds so much to this. I am obsessed with this look. The little pop of orange bag is so fun, and I really wanted to go for that pop of color with the kind of monochromatic neutral look. And I love that there's just this cool girl chill kind of feel to this, especially with just a simple white tank top that just looks so effortless and laid back. And I didn't go with earrings this time. She doesn't have earrings, and I honestly just love the simplicity of it. But I did do a really fun kind of metallic boot because I loved her little pointy-toed shoe that she had in this image. So this is just a very wonderful fall look, and I am really excited to pair the leathers together with other tops too to just get some different feels. So super inspiring. Love this. Okay, this next outfit has my heart and soul. I just love it, and you'll know exactly why. So here is the image. It's just so cute, so fun. She seems so happy to be just hanging out at Street Style for Fashion Week. But I love that this is sequined and textured, and this like ruffly, feathery fur kind of collar and fringe that's all over this piece. And there's something so chic and subtle, but also really bold and colorful and bright about this look. So I, of course, don't have this exact dress, but I'm kind of thinking of making a look that's really layered to kind of mimic this. And of course, we're gonna go after some sequins, so let's go after this one. This is so dang good. Oh my gosh, I am floored with this outfit right now. I never would have put this sweater underneath a dress because, like I said with the pink one, it just hasn't been in my brain. So this is just insane, and I knew I wanted to start with this amazing blue embellished dress. It has sequins and feathers and fringe and all kinds of stuff all over it. So I thought it would be the perfect dress to do this look because this look has sequins and fringe and all kinds of dramatic effects to it. So though I'm not playing with all of the colors, I love still playing with a bold color and doing something maybe a little bit more monochrome. But my favorite thing about her look is that she matched her little bag to her outfit. Like, it has all of those bold colors in it. And so I just used a little blue bag to go with these blues, and I am loving how it turned out. And another one of my favorite parts about this look, she just pairs it with like a really simple, easy boot. So I just did my little chunky lug boots, and I love the little pop of knee here, and just the silhouette of it feels so cute. And who doesn't want to wear sequins every single day? So I am absolutely loving this. So comfy and so cute. Let's keep going. For this next look, I want to just pay an homage to all things sheer. There were so many sheer skirts and sheer overlays, and just a lot of layering was happening with sheer pieces. I think especially for fall, that is of course what I want to wear because it's still a lightweight layer, but adds a really interesting touch to a look. So one outfit in particular that I loved the sheer layering of was this look. So this is that curly top on Instagram, and I just love the way that this look came together. The sheer skirt with like this mini dress kind of top over it is so much fun because this skirt sort of looks like a tulle underlay, and then the top is just this interesting kind of shape. And so I am very interested to see how I'm going to come up with something kind of layered sheer underskirt because I never do sheer under things. I typically do sheer over the top. So we're going to go after this sort of layers look. Okay, this is wacky and weird and so different, but something is just really working about it. I was starting to put it on and I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work, but something about the orange shoe matching the orange top and just all of the volume, but then this being sheer is so much fun. So it's kind of like a fun play on a mini dress. So this still covers everything, but it's just this really fun sheer dress underneath here. So this is a lined dress typically, but I tucked all of the lining up, and since this is voluminous, it kind of works that way. And then I love how the bag pulls in all of these colors too. And I did keep the little black straps of the sheer dress underneath out because I thought that it kind of evoked the same idea that she has with those necklaces. And I'm not much of like a chunky necklace gal, so I thought that the ribbons kind of did the same thing that her pearls and ribbons were doing, in keeping it in kind of that Victorian-esque sort of era. So I am loving this. I love the black and tan underneath this orange. I also really like playing with that texture. It feels fun to do a quilted heavier top over this lightweight sheer bottom, but then having all this volume. So this feels very chic and very put together. And of course I love the orange in it. So I'm so inspired by this, and I'm excited to see how I can style this dress even more ways by making it kind of sheer. So super cute. For this next look, I'm kind of going after a mishmash of two looks that I really loved that I think sort of emote the same idea. So it is these two looks, and they're just bright and colorful and so happy, and I love both of these for fall. This is really what I think I'm channeling for fall. I have like an interesting neutral side with suiting that I'm loving, but also this really bold maximalist layering feel. So both of them are essentially a turtleneck and a dress in mix match patterns, but they also have very different feelings to them, but I kind of wanted to smush them together and do a layered turtleneck, bright, bold look. So that's really the inspiration that I'm taking from this. And I would love to do a mixed plaid look like this one, but I also love how sleek and fitted this little dress is with that turtleneck. So something chic, bold, colorful. Let's do it. This is Maximalist, genius, crazy, fun, everything that I love. I love how this look came together. So I really wanted to mess with that interesting kind of cutout thing that the second look has. And so I wanted to do more of like a midriff thing. And I really wanted to stay in some plaids and keeping with that orangey fun kind of mix that she has. And so I started with this orange plaid skirt that I just thought was so cute and added a little vintage touch, which is very me also. And then did my little tie-dye sheer turtleneck because I love the color pairings of this. But then I wanted those interesting kind of aspects of that dress, and so I tossed on this really cute little asymmetric top with the yellow in it, and I thought it added something to the look, pulled out these yellows. So then I did a yellow shoe, a white bag, and then some plaid earrings in orange just to mess with even more of that color mix. And I feel like this really evokes the same idea of that extravagant joy, but I also love how this has the simplistic kind of chic look of the turtleneck and slip dress too. So I feel like this is just a really fun way to do maximalist fall looks, but it still feels so put together and so beautiful. So I love this and feel so good in it. Let's keep going. This next look I wanted to take to a very casual place because I was super inspired by this one guy just walking around on the street. So here is this look. I also highly recommend looking at the men's fashion pictures because they are just so incredible. So this one is very casual, very chill, but just interesting with the shape of the pants and this oversized sweater, the little beanie, the sneakers, everything about it is just a really cool way to do a casual look. And so I also wanted to do something that was maybe more chill because this is very much so a fall winter look that I wear often if I'm just run into the store and not trying to be too dramatic. So let's go after a little casual look. This is the comfiest, cutest little look, and I feel like this is typically what I wear during the fall, but I don't know if I really keep it this neutral or simple, and I love that this is basically the exact outfit that he's wearing. I love this 80s sweater with this funky pattern and just pairing it with a really flowy pant and having that easy kind of look. But I think what makes it really interesting is the sweater over the wide leg cropped pant with the sock and shoe, because you can really see that shoe and it almost looks more stylized than if it was like a longer pant or a legging or something like that. And then tossing the beanie on top of it is just such an easy addition to a simple fall look. So it feels very simple, but there's really a lot of different elements going on in this, and this is a really good outfit equation for those simpler fall days. Just big sweater, crop pants, socks, sneaker, beanie, done, and you'll look this put together and this cute, and I am loving this easy, casual look. new men's fall fashion. For this year's street style, I also noticed a lot of neutrals. A lot of the suiting that I saw was neutrals, or it was paired with a color or just a lot of neutral layering, which I think is really interesting, but at the same time, I'm so inspired by color and mishmashing prints and patterns that it was a little bit hard to get inspired, but once I found this one look, I was like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely amazing. This is just so chic and simple, but really interesting layering and really interesting usage of color alongside black. So I love the crocheted skirt over the top of this, putting it over a dress and making it sort of look like a one-piece thing. So we're gonna try and style something similar, but more so in my colorful palette, so let's do this. Oh, I feel absolutely fabulous in this. I would never have thought to do this poncho this way, but when I saw this image, I knew immediately what crochet piece that I needed to use, because I love the fringe on this one, the wider knit. She just looks so fabulous, and I really played with that rainbow idea by putting this Ralph Lauren rainbow slip underneath it, but I love that you can just see the detail kind of peeking through. And I did do this interesting thing, so the head hole is actually over here on my hip, but I kind of like the little cutout detail that it gives. And this asymmetrical hem, because I just safety pinned it up here, is just so cool. And adding that natural element to something a little more bold like this slip is just so much fun. I also wanted a little bit of a gold detail on the back because I love her chunky buckle bag. And then just a little mule because I don't really have any booties like that, but I thought the mule added the same effect of that interesting covered shoe heel. So this is just unreal. And I just tossed on a little orange earring because I thought it added the same color that she has up here. So this is so chic and interesting, and this is such a fun way to do this shawl that I never would have thought of. So I am just loving this. Let's keep going. Okay, just a couple of looks left, but this next one is so inspiring. It's so good. Just the almost doesn't go together but totally goes together, smushing together patterns and prints like this is so much fun. And I always love the idea that cheetah print is a neutral, especially with this one that's like mainly white but has some black and brown in it too. I feel like it pairs so well with this interesting swirly pattern, and it feels very modern but also very classic. So I have a swirly top, I have a cheetah skirt. We're gonna see if that's what I'm feeling with it, but it also might change into something else, so let's go after this outfit. In love. I'm absolutely in love with this, and I had no idea that these pieces would go so well together, but this is the exact dress that I thought of when I saw this skirt combo. And then I totally forgot about this amazing swirly top that just goes so well with it. And I love that they both have this white base because that kind of brings them to the same place. And to add my personal touch, I did a little blue earring to bring out some more of those blues and a little white bag to just add a pop. But I did keep it pretty chic and very similar to her look with the black booty that's just fitted around the leg. I just love this. It feels like really accessible maximalism, so cute. For our last look today, I am jumping back into some men's fashion with this amazing look. I just wanted to end on something new, different, interesting. So this is suiting just taken to a whole new fun level. And I love that this is a voluminous, crazy kind of dress, but used as a top over the pants with the jacket and matching in the hat. All of it is just so good. So let's style one of those up with some kind of maxi situation and maybe a hat. Let's do this look. This look is so good. It's so wacky and weird, but still chic and elevated and simple but crazy, and I just love this. It's so fun to play with these lengths by doing the shorter jacket and the longer dress and pants. So good. So I added my own flares by using this sheer dress instead of something solid, and by putting a little more of a western hat instead of like a straw hat. I also loved his tiny bag, so I went with a tiny bag and just some really cute loafers. So super inspired by this one too, and this was such a good one to end on. So thank you so much for styling all of these amazing street style looks with me. I hope you had as much fun as I did, because I'm feeling so inspired now to get dressed every day this season. So I will see you next week. You are well loved. Bye!